Hello everybody, hope you are good. You can see how Bitcoin has pretty much completed the Sunday projection. They attacked the wick to the downside right at the start of the week. That's a false move. Okay, they failed this week and the 50% of this week, so we can remove those targets. Then price reacted very aggressively to the upside, go above the 50 in the 4 hours time frame, tested a support. That's another long trigger if you couldn't get in here. All right, and then price goes and attacks the wick to the upside. Okay, so that's another target that is done. So those 2 weeks that we've been talking about for quite some time, and we've been talking about this idea of wick to wick, has already happened. So what is next? Well, pretty much we have, in my opinion here, a new wick. All right, you can check out this week. And now let me go into the 1 hour time frame. You still have it there, and in the 15 minutes time frame, sorry, you've also got it there. All right, so let's go back to the 4 hours time frame, because we are basing a projection for today and tomorrow for the rest of the week. So what it's important is this week over here has already been filled the 50%. All right, so you could technically remove it from your chart. I'm not going to, because I like to know what's the low in the chart. All right, so that's gonna stay there. Now we have this week, so let's mark it. All right, this could be the 100%, and then the 50% would be around there. All right, so those are the 2 levels. Let me get them there. Okay, and 50% of the week. So we have a new friend in the chat. We have this week. Now, what's likely to happen next? Well, as you guys know, tomorrow we have CPI data. That's on Thursday. And then the next day on Friday, we also have PPI data, all right? So both of them are inflation data. So the week is going to get also quite interesting from tomorrow. Usually, the day before a major news announcement, like say FOMC meeting or CPI data, it's quite normal to see price consolidating. Okay, so that's why today I'm not going to expect much going on here. We've already had an aggressive move here, and of course this pump in literally 2 days. All right, so the most likely thing is that today, in my opinion, we consolidate and there is not much going on. Now, if you're a day trader, you're probably going to have to go into the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, and you're going to have to start looking for structures here. That's what I would probably tell you. You can see that price, for example, is respecting quite a lot of the 15 minutes time frame 50 MA. So again, if this continues holding and you see price going down, then you can take some long scalps, very small scalps, but that's an idea. All right, of course we're going to keep an eye on the week, because this week is going to get filled. Is it going to get filled today, or is it going to get filled tomorrow? To me, the question for this week is, are we going to be able to hold the range lows? Check this out, guys. This is your range highs, range lows, mid-range. And we've been consolidating below the range lows for quite some time. And we were saying that we found it a bit suspicious that we've been consolidating below resistance for quite some time, testing the 4-hour 50 MA, the daily 50 MA, and we couldn't see a sell-off. So that was telling us that it was very likely to see a short squeeze to the upside. And it just happened, okay? So now, to me, the question is, we've just got above the range lows. Are we going to close the weekly above the range lows, or again below the range lows? That's, to me, the question. And whatever happens, that's going to also make an impact on my next week analysis, okay? Because if we close above the range lows and we tested a support, then we're going to continue favoring higher prices, all right? And if we close below the range lows, then maybe we can see some more blood going on, and maybe finally test this potential support over here at 28,200. Okay, so that's what I have in my mind right now. I'm just waiting to see what happens tomorrow. I'm not expecting much going on today, the day before CPI. You usually don't see much going on, okay, guys? And tomorrow we could see the midweek reversal if CPI comes hot, or comes hotter than expected. And before that, then that's when you could see this week getting filled. Okay, because if we drop from here aggressively now without filling this week, we're going to be in the same place as here. Okay, we're going to come here then, and I'm going to tell you, hang on, don't pull your shorts so fast, because we still have a wick to the upside. So if you want to favor shorts, what you want to see is that either today or tomorrow you want to see this wick getting filled, then you want to see a dump, and you want to see the weekly candle closing below the range lows. Okay, that's what you want to see in order to favor shorts. Otherwise, at least swing shorts. All right. Of course, you know you can open some day trades shorts up here in this zone. Okay, and just try to see if you can find a reaction from there to the downside. But if you are looking for swing shorts ideas, this is not a place to open a swing short, because right now you're again above the range highs. And if we manage to close above the range highs and test a support, sorry, range lows, and test a support, then look at that. You have a lot of continuation here. You could even go above this high and go to 32k, where we saw some liquidity yesterday in high block capital. All right. So keep an eye on, especially tomorrow, CPI data. Let's see what happens. But my idea is that today market should go sideways, should be boring. I mean, what do you expect, guys? Look at that, what we've seen already this week, a lot of action. So if you have a days of sideways, it's okay, you know, it's okay. And then tomorrow is when we would see some more movement, some more volatility with the CPI data. So that's pretty much everything, guys. Let me check now high block capital, because I know that it's getting quite interesting over there. So let's check it out. We're in high block capital, guys. A lot of things has happened here. First of all, if you remember yesterday's video, there was a massive spike of liquidity. Check this out, this one at 29,958. They hit it yesterday with that wick, okay? So that zone is hit. Sadly, I guess that a lot of short positions have been liquidated, but this is the market, guys, all right? This is the market. So what do we have now in the liquidation levels? Well, first of all, the delta. We have, let me check, over $10 billion worth of long liquidations. That means that the position that it's right now at risk is the long position, all right? Check this out. Right now the ratio is some kind of, for every one short position, there are 3 long positions opened. That's the ratio, okay? There are a lot more longs open right now than shorts. So then the position that it's at risk is going to be longs, because if they pull price now to the downside, they're going to start to see here, these spikes at the right, they are liquidations, okay? Long liquidations. So you go here, for example, let me check. I mean, to be honest, that one is quite important. Wow, $153 million. Okay, 29,500. You got there. You also got, let me see if I get it there, 29,200. There you also got 28,600. So there is quite liquidity to the downside. In fact, right now, the major liquidity seems to be to the downside after this move in the short term. But there is also some more liquidity up there. Look at those spikes. There is still quite a cluster of liquidations. So just be mindful, because even if this is a $10 billion worth of long liquidations, they could spike up even higher before coming back down. I would suggest you guys to go flat into tomorrow's CPI. That means that you don't have any positions open, because you might see some volatility in the chart and you might not like that, okay? It might take you out of your position. Now, 7 days time frame. Wow, I can already see that. Look at that. Wow. Oh, that's crazy. Look how they hit all those liquidations, guys. Up here at 29,600-ish. And of course, yeah, 30,100. It's insane how they hit it, okay? Now, if you, let me get this again. I think that if you check to the downside, in the 7 days time frame, there is not that many liquidations except at 32k. Now, for us to favor 32k, we still have to close the weekly candle above the range lows, test it as support, and then get above the mid-range. That's around 30,500, I think. Get above that level, test it as support, and then go for the highs of the range low, of the range highs, and break out with volume. Not like last time. In yesterday's video, we talked about that fake volume, okay? And to the downside, you have 28,600. All right. Now, in the monthly time frame, I think you're gonna see 32k here again. Okay, there you go. So you can see that if hit again this zone, 30,200, perfect. Still there is quite a lot of liquidity to the upside, even at 32k. We already know what we want to see in the chart for us to favor 32k. There is still quite a lot of some work left, okay? And then to the downside, 28,200, which matches with that potential support that I was talking about. Again, for us to favor this target over here, you want to see the weekly candle closing below the range lows, okay? Otherwise, you don't have any confirmation or you don't have any confluence to believe that we're gonna hit all this level, okay? So be very mindful because right now we are, in my opinion, in no man's land, okay? That's what I think, and even more considering that tomorrow we have CPI and we shouldn't have any positions open until then. So guys, if you've been riding this long, I would see you to take profits. My position is fully closed. It closed at a week, so it's, you know, and right now today I'm just gonna go in lower time frame, 5 minutes time frame, 15 minutes time frame. And if I see any trading setup, like for example, a random long wick that we create before the New York session or something like this, then I'll take a trade. Otherwise, I'm happy to just go flat into tomorrow, okay? And again, if I take a trade today, it has to be closed by tomorrow before CPI. So that's pretty much everything that I think, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.